Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the Post Market Show. So, what an amazing short covering rally that has happened today, and you'll probably be thinking, how did the market shoot up so much? So, short covering basically means people, after the massive gap down on a Monday, people and Friday was a bullish day. People were all long, people were buying heavily, but then with the panic, gap down and then markets falling further, that created a lot of panic in the minds of traders, and they shorted the indexes, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, all of them heavily, and thought the markets would be falling further. But that did not happen. Today markets, global markets were good, and they have been good. I don't know why our markets overreacted so much. You must have seen yesterday Asian markets were decent. Some of them even ended in the green. US markets shot up once again for the second straight day, and everything was positive. So today in Australia, our markets opened with a gap up and then a huge up move. Nifty almost moving 200 points up, and these people who had sold the call options or shorted the future, so they had to run for cover. That triggered a further up move. That is basically the short covering rally what has transpired today, because if you look at the data and stuff like that, there is no reason for a huge rally, because DIIs again have sold, FIIs have again sold, and DIIs have again bought. But again, the numbers are very nothing surprising, nothing more than usual. So this is all indicating towards a short covering. So it was the Fin Nifty expiry as well. Tomorrow we have the Bank Nifty expiry. So all those let's discuss right now. Okay, so starting with Nifty's 15-minute chart, you can see markets opened with a gap up above 19,566. That was a resistance level. So that was the first indication that markets would be going long. And then it did touch the support level of 19,566. But then you can see a massive up move happening almost non-stop. Markets moved up around 12 o'clock. Markets were consolidating. But once the 12 o'clock rally happened, markets move up and up and up. Markets even broke 19,700 levels, making a high of 19,717, and then falling from there. And we know this 19,720 to 730 is massive resistance zone. So markets touched that and came slightly down. Overall, Nifty ending 177 points higher on a close-to-close basis, 0.91% up. So things are looking absolutely wonderful. And Bank Nifty is up 1.08% almost. Yesterday it fell 500 points more than that. Today it's up more than 500 points. But what is important is it has broken this trend line and has closed above it. And we did talk about 44,500 will be acting as a resistance. That has also markets took resistance over there. And finally a good closing, I would say. But still it's not the right time to go long in Bank Nifty. But Nifty you can definitely go long. We talked about this 19,500 and above. Closing above that is a good sign. Markets are bullish, and Nifty has shown how far it can go today. Coming to the other sectors, mid caps, small caps, we were scared that mid caps has already tested the low, this 13th of September low, and now that could have been broken, but thankfully that did not happen. Markets made a complete U-turn, a good green candle, 1.36% up. Mid cap, small caps also joining the rally, 1.12% up. Sector wise, as you can imagine, all sectors have ended in the green, with reality moving up the highest, almost 4% up today. And PSU Bank is once again picking up strength. Possibly this is the pullback they were waiting for. After hitting an all-time high, there is a pullback, and then the second time around, usually the all-time high level is broken. So possibly this is the turnaround, and let's see if this continues further. Talking about others, we have Nifty IT moving up 0.8%. We know the IT results. IT stocks are the first to come out in the results season. So we have TCS results coming out tomorrow. So then we will see how the markets rally from, or move from there. Many sectors have ended positive. Energy up 1.05%. Nifty private banks up 1.16%. Fin Nifty up by 1.23%. Let's look at the 15-minute chart, and as you can see over here, we did expect support around 19,500 level, but that wasn't tested at all. Markets opened with a gap up, and then the massive 12 o'clock up move. 19,800, we thought this would be a resistance, but markets broke through that as well. This is classic short covering that happens. So once that was broken, people who sold call options at 19,800, they had to run for cover. Picking the markets even further around 19,890 is the high for the day, and then from there it came down slowly. But Fin Nifty again, amazing day. So it's all sectors are up, as you can see. It's just close your eyes and pick one. It's all up. Even metals are up more than 2%. Nifty 50 stocks almost 99% plus. All of them are in green, with the ICICI Bank contributing the highest to Nifty, followed by Infosys, HDFC Bank, Bharti Airtel, Kotak Bank, Axis Bank. All of them are in deep green. TCS came down slightly. In the Sin Bank, Cipla, Red Dr. Reddy, but this is absolutely negligible. The Nifty has shot up almost because of all the stocks moving up. DIIs have sold for 1,000 crores as usual, and FIIs have sold for 1,005 crores, and DIIs have bought for 1,963 crores. This is a normal day. As you can see, they sell around this. Even yesterday, they sold around this figures, and markets fell. Today, the same thing happened. Markets moved up. So that is again why short covering is possible. So tomorrow there's nothing important in terms of data. So that's there. And on Wednesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. So so from there, what we see is Wednesday we have German inflation data coming out tomorrow at 11:30. It's at 0.3% is the expectation. Let's see what it comes out as. And US FOMC minutes are there at 11:30. Let's see how that turns around. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything more important. Nothing is there. But on Thursday, as I can see that there is 12th of October US inflation data is coming out at 6:00. So that is possibly the only main event that is supposed to be watched this week. Nothing else is there which is as important. Now moving our eyes to the US markets, and let's see how that has that is trading. Okay, US markets are green once again for the third straight day. S&P 500 moving above this resistance, that is a good sign, but there's a long wick, as you can see. But I seen S&P 500 has been moving up with a lot of strength, but right now just half an hour back it has started falling, and the fall is quite big. But let's see how it trades. Same with Dow Jones. Even Dow Jones had shot up in the first initial trading hours, and now it is falling, but still it's 0.44% in the green. Same with Nasdaq as well. Huge rally followed by a good amount of fall, and it's still up 0.4%. So that is there, but at least the VIX is not rising. Let's look at the VIX chart in US, 15 minutes VIX chart. VIX is rising, but not that much. Still 2.88% down US VIX. So let's see how US markets ends. That is going to be important, as you already know. Asian markets are also, all of them are significantly up. UK markets up 1.3%. French and German markets almost both of them are up 2%. Coming to Asian markets, only South Korean markets are down by 0.26%. Rest all of them up, with Japanese markets up by 2.43%. Then Chinese and Hong Kong markets are up around 0.7%. So that is all there. Even Australian markets are shot up 1.1%. So everything is looking bullish, and US markets are also fine. But now since the fall is happening, so it has started from the last half an hour. So let's see how US markets ends. That is going to be important. And coming to crude oil prices, this has been it was on the news that crude oil prices are shooting up. But as you can see, the 28th of September, the prices has shot up around 95, and that time no one was talking about it. Suddenly after the war, everyone is talking about it. So it's still far it's away from its all-time high. So it's still around 9% down from its recent high. So nothing to worry about much from these levels. So right now crude oil price is actually down, slightly down. It's around $86. Nothing much to worry about. Okay, coming to metals, aluminum prices are down 1.3%. And what else is there? Copper is down 0.63%. Zinc is down 0.8%. So apart from iron, the rest of the metals are down. Iron is up 0.78%. Gold is up, but absolutely flat is what you can see, because it's at 1861, and 1868 is a resistance level for gold as well. So let's see how gold trades around those levels. That is going to be important. Coming to currency markets, dollar index is steadily moving down 0.27% down today as well. 107.8 105.7. That is good. US dollar index falling steadily is a good sign. Let's look at the 15-minute chart as well. Okay, dollar index taking support from here, moved slightly up. So let's see. A closing below 105.7 is going to be very, very good for the equity markets, in my opinion. So let's wait for that. Indian rupee has gained strength against US dollars, and it's still decent, I would say. Still around 83.14. So nothing much happening over there. Even against euro and pound, Indian rupee has depreciated, but very, very slightly. Nothing to worry about there as well. Now tomorrow is Bank Nifty expiry. Let's look at the open interest of Bank Nifty. 11th of October. Put call ratio, massive change. 1.18 is the put call ratio, and this is purely because of short covering, because you can see the amounts of OI changes happening today. Just look at 43,800, 43,900, 4,000 especially, which had huge amounts of call written yesterday, and today is exactly opposite. People ran out of those. As you can see, almost 23,000 contracts were 23 lakhs of contract were people got out of those, and instead they have sold put options from 44,000 to 44,400 aggressively to manage their positions, most likely. On the call side, 44,500 has a call build up, but the put support, the put side, the build up is more, especially 44,000 having immense amount of put writing. So things are looking pretty good in Bank Nifty, looking bullish. But since it was a short covering rally, let's see how much steam is left for the markets to move up. That is important. Nifty 12th of October expiry, day after tomorrow. Put call ratio is at 1.28. Again, a huge change from yesterday, where people had sold call options right from 19,500 and 19,500, 550, 600, 700. All of those, they had to run for cover. Instead, people again have sold puts at 19,600, which was the case on Friday, if you remember. So same thing has changed. Just one day, people had made losses on both the sides. So this is the nature of the markets. You never know what's going to be happening. So from there, you can see now 19,600 again has the highest amount of put build up, with calls very less, little calls written on the higher side, and 20,000 having some amount of calls. So looks like a good situation for the Nifty right now. Look into the levels and the expectations for tomorrow. So coming to Bank Nifty, so let's look at the daily charts first, and let's see if we can see something over there. Okay, Bank Nifty, clearly on the daily chart, it has on a closing basis, it did not break this trend line. So if tomorrow there is a break from this trend line, we can expect a good up move happening in Bank Nifty as well. 44,151 as expected should act as a good support. Not expecting the markets to go below this level. And up above 44,500 is a resistance, 44,775, 45,075. So yeah, markets, there is a room to move up, and there are supports as well. So the way markets are moving in the US, if it is a gap up, so expect 44,500 plus opening in Bank Nifty, and then there could be a pullback towards 44,500, and then when there is an up move, that is the time to get in to the markets, and then the resistances. So again, 45,075, closing out of that if you take a bullish or a long view from those levels, I think that would be a better situation. So, but because beyond, between 44,000, 45,000 markets are likely to be volatile, and that has been the case for multiple weeks now, and you clearly know how the things have been working. So it's best to wait and then take a good bet on the upside for Bank Nifty. Coming to Nifty levels for tomorrow, Nifty is definitely having 720 to 730. That zone is a very important resistance once that is broken. But looking at GIFT Nifty, it is already trading around 19,800 levels. So that is fantastic. So if the US markets manage to close above or in the green levels, and then there is an up move in the the gap up opening tomorrow, so most likely the markets can move up, and 19,818, 19,870, these are the levels to take. This will be acting as resistances, and then we have obviously 20,000 is there. Below supports are at 19730, 195,656, and 19566, and not expecting the markets to fall below 19656, even if there is some down move in the day. So again, Nifty is clearly bullish. Bank Nifty, it's still pretty volatile. I believe it's best to wait and see once the closing of 45,000. That is the time to go long in Bank Nifty. Nifty is clearly bullish, and I believe we can go and make bullish bets in Bank Nifty. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.